welcome to another pick a card reading about love. This time it will be directed to all the singles who don't have a particular person in mind, haven't met a person, but are curious what might be next for them in love or any sort of romantic situation. It depends on what the cards have to say, so we have three groups here. Group number 1 is this chip, group number 2 is this cactus, and group number 3 is this lighter. So take a moment, pause the video, decide what talks to you best from this unorthodox choice of objects. If you like the video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it, recommend it to somebody, buy me coffee, there will be a link in the description box below. If you don't feel like anything but still want to express the gratitude, please do something nice in the world around you. It's totally enough. If you don't like it, there is a dislike button, please click it. Don't bottle it up, let it out. Alright, so I hope you had enough time to decide. If not, please pause the video and then we will begin. Alright, so group number 1 who chose the chip. Let's have a look at pardon me, what's going on for you next in love. Please make sure it is merely a game of pictures and words on the internet. I have absolutely no means of looking into the future. Nobody does. It's scientifically proven. Now we don't have the technology and ability to do it. So this is all just for entertainment purposes, and if some of it might bring you to ideas, inspirations, etc., then we achieved what we were set out to do here. Alright, so first of all, let me have a look at the person that's coming next for you, who they are, how they work, more or less. So what do we have here? We have the King of Wands in the reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh, we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Mamma mia. We have Nine of Wands in the reverse. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Oh my goodness. Who are you? Who are you? Let us find out. So from what I see here now, we'll throw in a couple of other cards to see, and then some more cards, and then some more. So don't worry, it's just the beginning of looking at them. It looks to me like it is a person who's not really in control of their emotions, whose emotions and whose actions run out of balance, but they kind of let them, and they, funnily enough, they're rather easygoing, but they also lack empathy from what we see here. Let's add another layer to this. We have the Star, okay, the Four of Discs, we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse, we have the Universe, which is also the World, in the reverse, and I thought I picked up some boobless cards. I did, whatever, because algorithm. And we have the Fool in the upright. So what I see here, yeah, they are emotionally unbalanced, but they have this little artistic touch to themselves. Maybe they have ideals, they have dreams, they have something that's a dream. Maybe they are a dreamer. And also, funnily enough, they're not very good in working with people, but they might be a little bit stingy, despite being this unbalanced dreamer. their unbalancedness has brought them some grief in life, but they're not giving up. That's very funny. They kind of still optimistic about the future, so they're not giving up. They're not doing much about it, but they're just, yeah, I'm not shutting myself from the world. I'm just jumping right into the next thing. So let's get us some more details on them, maybe. And let's see what the keeper says. The keeper is basically Lenormand but with different cards, but pretty much the same stuff. Okay, we have the rich, nice gentleman in the reverse and the despair in the reverse. Yeah, that's exactly what this card say. I feel it's a man. It might be a woman. It doesn't have to be any gender, anything in between and beyond. But I just get some dude vibes from it. So yeah, they don't despair. They don't give up. They're not rich. That's for sure, because they're stingy with what they have, but they're not rich. Okay, we have the sickness and the expectation. Okay, so maybe the work-related issues that they have might have to do something with the health issues or health issues of somebody in their family, and they were like taking care of them. So there might be also this facet to them that you should be aware of. We have the toil and work in the reverse and a long way. Yeah, it's been a while since they worked real hard. Maybe they have some honesty from now that we get this detail. I see it's somebody who was out of job for a while. And maybe not even because of their emotional instability, but more like because of life circumstances. And yeah, they've come a long way. They've been through some stuff. Maybe that's also why they're stingy with the money, because they don't have much and they need to make it work for them. What else do we have? Courtship in the reverse and a nice gentleman in the upright. That's funny, and a little bit like they don't expect much in terms of love for now. I also get a feeling that they're maybe a little bit older than whatever the average is for you. So they might be in the second half of their life, let's put it like this. Yeah, it looks like they've been through a lot. They didn't get bitter because of what they had in life. They have their own issues with their emotional instability, but they have the heart in the right place. That's what I'm getting. We have the main character in the reverse, and we have the court in the reverse. So yeah, for now you haven't met. They don't know you. You don't know them. That's just it. They're out there ready to jump into a new adventure. So it's not like they're hiding somewhere from new experiences that might come our way. Let me throw in a couple of romance angels that I finally got my fingers on. I'm not a huge fan of the heteronormativity of the imagery, but the messages sometimes are very fitting. Let us see what their romantic attitude, maybe. Let friends help you. Ask for and accept from support from others. So they might have good friends, they might have people who try to set them up with somebody. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. So yeah, I think this is the start. They still believe in the true love and heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, I get the feeling they're a little bit older and they really aren't open for something where they would really pour the heart out to somebody. And yeah, so let's get more angels here with their answers. So there's going to be a heap of cards here. No need to worry. Yeah, so their emotional instability is not something violent. Let's put it like this. Maybe it's also because of all that they experience in love. It's not something to be worried about. You're ready. They are ready to get back to work. It looks like they've done what prevented them from working, so maybe they are sorting out their life now. What else? Not the right time. Yeah. So for now, they're maybe still sorting out this work situation, and it might be a little while also with this long way card here that you won't be meeting like right tomorrow or something. A year from now, yeah. It's something in the works here that needs time, and let's have another look at get more information. Yeah, so I feel they do have friends who are setting them up with other people. They are trying maybe to figure out what they want now that their life is changing. And also regarding this heart-to-heart conversation, maybe it's also a good idea when you finally meet, and if you are interested in them, don't be afraid to ask them questions. That might help in getting to know them better. Because sometimes, people just wait till other people tell them something and the other person doesn't know if they should or should not. Maybe the other person isn't just interested enough. So I guess in this case it would be nice to ask. Maybe not the nosy way to approach it, but if you're having a heart-to-heart conversation that they look forward to in a person, then why not ask him? I am getting a him vibes from it. Them. Let's stay with them for now. Okay, so let me shuffle the cards real quick, because now I want to have a look at how will you meet, where, when, what's going to be happening, what will be the first impressions of both of you with each other, what might be said and done at this point. We'll just let the cards tell us what's going to be happening there. I hope the noise from the cards being shuffled is not the deafening, because I need to figure out how to adjust the microphone so it only is picking up on my voice and not the cards. But I'm not there yet. If I ask the cards, I would also probably say it's not now. Some more shuffling for the other cards, and then when we are done with the shuffling, we will be seeing what the meeting between you two, the first meeting, how you will meet, how will you recognize each other, what will be happening, the circumstances, whatever the cards want to tell us, we'll see. And there will be enough cards because I'm still shuffling them. But we're nearly there. Okay, last deck, and then we'll start dealing. Righto. Yes, finally done. I'm so impatient when I'm shopping, it's incredible. Alrighty, maybe I have something impatient in my chart. I don't know. Alright, so we are having a look here at when, where, why, when, how, whatever you're gonna meet, what's gonna be happening, what will be the first impressions, what are you gonna do and say to them, and they're gonna do and say to you. And yeah, all about the first meeting. There will be 8 of Wands. Oh my god. You know what, with all these heart-to-heart conversation cards and the 8 of Wands, especially this 8 of Wands, it kicked the breath out of me straight away. It will be one of those meetings where you meet and you won't be able to stop talking to each other. I don't know what comes next. I have absolutely no idea, but there will be a lot of talking. We have the Strength in the reverse. You won't be able to stop talking, I feel. 10 of Wands. And it will feel, yeah, I think it really will be one of those connections when you meet somebody and you start talking and you just tell them all about yourself, all your life, everything. And they will be. And you won't be looking at anybody else from then on. And the Prince of Swords. Yeah, and I think you'll be, and by you I mean you both will be just, insatiable in this impulse to talk and to tell the other one everything about yourself. Oh my god. I don't know, it's just really radiating for this card. I don't get it often, but this is really like, I feel out of breath as if I were talking for hours or something like that. It's crazy. So whatever might happen, when you meet, you start talking straight away. You will be talking and you won't be able to stop. And it might also be one of those conversations where you might want to, stop it and go home or whatever. And then you just find another topic and spend another 2 hours talking about it. Something like, oh my goodness. That's so crazy. Alright, let's add another layer because talking is fine, but we still want to have more details. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, there will be just this feeling, this intuition telling. I feel both of you, just to, you can talk to this person. The Empress. And it will be irresistible. It will be irresistible, and I don't know if it will be you or if it will be them, but maybe it will also be mutual, that you won't be able just to pull away from each other. I'm not even getting anything romantic here. It's more like, just two people recognizing each other for maybe like, kindred souls or something, and just hitting it off straight away. We have the Nine of Discs in the upright. Yes, it will be easy and safe to tell them all about yourself as a person, about your fears, about your successes, about your life as a person, how you've been going through life until now. Okay, what else? The Prince of Cups. Yeah, you will only have eyes and ears and words for each other. That's amazing. And honestly, I don't know if it's going to be anything romantic at first, because there will be so much to tell each other about yourself and themselves, and it will be life-changing. It will be life-changing. You will get the feeling, both of you, that your life changed in the moment when you met and started talking. Okay, let's get more details. I'm almost dreading to do it because it's so perfect and cute right now. Honestly, it's not even cute. It's like, yeah. I'm also getting this energy of people who lived through some stuff in their life already. So not exactly young love. Maybe it is. Maybe it's like just you're young, but you still have such amazing soul and ideas and everything that you need to share with this person. But let's see. Yeah, the main person and the happy love in the reverse. Yeah, it's not about love that you'll be talking at first. It will be just life. Maybe both of you will feel safe to share also some unhappy stuff about your life. Maybe this will be just a starting topic, honestly, something that they would need to share or something. We have the faraway horizons and getting a present. In case you're wondering, it's in German. Getting a present. Yeah, so this irresistibility, it will be exactly this. So, oh my god, I didn't have to go anywhere. This person was here all the time. They will feel like this. So, unexpected present that was right under their nose. Maybe it's you know, you meet at somebody's friends or something, and neither of you would come in knowing that they will find this opportunity to, you know, pour the whole soul out to another person. A pleasant letter and rich girl in the reverse. Yeah, I mean, if you're young, just skip this bit because I mean, not because it's something not fit for young people, but I really feel that this is about two people who've been through a lot, who've been through a mill in their life, and they have a lot to share, and they've experienced a lot, and they have a lot to tell each other from their experience. That's what I'm getting here, and they enjoy sharing these experiences. So as I said, if you're young, just skip it. Maybe it's not, and you don't have like a long history of life behind you. It's just, you know, just leave it here. Okay, so what else we have? Rich good person and desperation again. So yeah, as I said, they're not rich. They are not like, you know, some philanthropist or whatever, but it doesn't bother any of you. So it's not about getting somebody exciting, just about each other, and who cares what's around you. A small child in the reverse, and the prison in the reverse. Yeah, this is the life-changing liberation experience for both of you. Both of you coming from some stuff that you went through in your life. As I said, I don't feel much romantic stuff going on here. It's more like really sharing with each other, but we'll still throw in a couple of romance angels to see what the romantic vibes are going to be during this first encounter. Or maybe where, because we just get the impressions and the vibes, but we didn't get any information on whatever. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And here we get details, because maybe it will be like you are invited to a party and you don't want to go and you really have to drag yourself there. Maybe it will be on their part. So to have this amazing experience, you'll have to just make yourself show up, basically. Okay, so what else do we know about this meeting? Maybe you won't be, you know, if it's a party, I'm getting some meeting at a friend's place or something with a lot of people, and you really didn't want to go, or you don't really want to talk to people, so you really have to make small talk with other people until you just latch yourself onto this person and start talking. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So yeah, I don't see here like some dazzling realization or some, all-encompassing passion coming. But I think you both would find each other attractive without... Yeah, as I say, I don't feel a lot of romance here right now. There will be like attraction, but it will be low-key at first. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, I think you shouldn't be expecting jumping into bed with them straight away, or at least not in the first hours if it's what you're interested in, or if it's your type of dating or whatever. It will be a slow burn. You might like how they look, you might like their voice and everything, but and they would like you, but I don't see you here just, falling into each other's arms straight away. Maybe also because both of you were through a lot and you just want to take it slow for now. Okay, let's get some angel answers to see what layer of detail they can give us here. We have reconsider. Yeah, I see here second thoughts and doubts about going somewhere in the first place and talking to anybody. In the near future. Yeah, okay. So either it is, it's a year from now that they'll be ready. Maybe you meet in the near future, but there still will be, you have this conversation, then it will be on ice for a while. What I also can see is that if it's speaking about the circumstances of the meeting, is that your hesitance will soon resolve after meeting them. That can also apply. Big happy chances. Yeah, you will be discussing everything in your life. The chances that you had, the chances or the opportunities where it didn't work out. You will also both have the feeling that it is one big happy chance. You're ready. Yeah, you'll be ready to tell them everything, and they will be ready to tell you everything. It will be like this, and I think also in terms of romance, you'll be also ready to take it further if the opportunity arises. And peaceful resolution. It's a very low-key romance. It's not stormy. Let's put it like this. It may be that you leave this party together quietly because you will feel this, quiet about this connection. So you just go to one of your or their place and just stay there together for maybe the rest of your life. Who knows? Maybe it will bring you the peace of mind and soul after having met them, and then you will let it unfold in its own pace. So give it time, be patient about it. Probably you won't also need this advice when it happens, because it just won't be this kind of stormy thing. It will be rather quiet. I said, even if you leave the party together and stay forever and ever after it together, it will be very quiet and it will be very peaceful. It will be like, at last, peace of mind and quiet and everything. So yeah, let me shuffle the cards once again. and then we'll see how the things will develop, because what we saw now is just the first meeting, the first encounter, the first impressions. Let's see what we find there. No. Okay. And maybe I'll cut this out. I don't know what to talk about after such a roller coaster. Really, it's the feeling of this conversation was really intense. Like, you know, like I was there and was talking to somebody for hours and hours and hours, and just, yeah. Okay, we're done with tarot. Let's give our oracles also a refresher before we delve into the stuff that comes afterwards, because there will be an afterwards. That's the thing about life. No matter what happens, there is an afterwards. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's also good, because change is always good no matter what we think. But let's see. I mean, if you are like, I have the feeling who you are and what you are and how you are, and this person is, I don't think that I need to tell you anything about it. How stuff works in life. I think I could use your advice now and then about stuff. Okay, nearly there. And one last tiny little deck to shuffle before we go to the further development of this story. And please bear in mind, it is only a story that I tell based on the pictures and whatever associations I see when I see these pictures. Alright, so we're having a look at how this stuff is going to develop after you meet each other. This is maybe where we get the answer if you leave the party together, or if it will be a slow burn romance, and what might come of it. No, I need more shuffles here. Okay. Right, let's stop it and have a look. We have the King of Cups. Yeah, I think you will be addressing your feelings to each other. We have the Alchemist, which is also the Magician. And I think it will be very plain and without very honest conversation about the feelings. You won't be speaking metaphors. You won't be dancing around it. It will be just, you know what, I like you. Let's talk about it. It will be Ten of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, it will be quiet. Queen of Cups, King of and Queen of Cups. Normally every card reader will tell you they see a couple here, and I also see a lot of emotions being offered and accepted. And we have the Justice in the reverse. That's interesting. Let's see what the other layer of cards will tell us. So what I see here is really like this conversation that is really quiet, really... I don't like the expression low-key because it has some negative tinge to it, but it's more like, yeah, it's quiet, it's without big, you know, exclamations. It's just you both addressing your feelings to each other. I think also maybe the Justice in the reverse is about addressing this person's emotional imbalance that is still there. It's their character, you can't change them. And maybe one of you will be expressing these feelings in a way that is different from the other one. It might also be that there will be some incredulity because maybe one or both of you have given up on the idea of, it's maybe not even them, maybe it's you, and they are really believing in the idea that happiness is still possible. and there might be this little, dissonance. We have the Chariot in the upright. Yes, neither of you will be beating around the bush there. It will be a straightforward conversation, straightforward showing of the emotions, however fast it's developing. If somebody, any of you will discover that they are having some romantic feelings towards the other, they won't be giving hints, they will address it openly. And also there will be expression of intention to continue on this path. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yes, it will be an honest conversation without anything hidden. It will be all cards on the table. Pun absolutely intended. We have the Prince of Discs in the reverse. Yeah, maybe they will also address the situation. I think if it's a year from now, they will have been working on it for a while, but they still might have some maybe financial instability that is still persisting, that will be addressed by them maybe as some sort of a doubt about, if you want me like this or something like that. Let's see 2 more cards here on this layer. We have the Four of Swords. Yeah, but I see no drama here. It's, oh my god, it's perfect. No, I don't want to have it because I'm not having anything that I'm reading for you guys, but it's really like a very nice story here. Nobody's shouting, nobody's hitting, the doors closed. The Hermit, I think maybe when it comes to a certain, there might be an offer on the table. I don't know if it will be a proposal of marriage. It might be just, going steady together, moving in together. That also might be with the Chariot here. I think either one of you or both of you will decide to give it some thought, maybe just to make a little time out to, spend a week or so on holiday apart from each other to consider things. I don't see it as something. It will also be suggested by both parties, it seems to me, and just because you both want to be honest and open with each other and don't want any more drama in your life, and you want to give it an honest thought. Okay, let's see. A trip, and his thoughts. Okay, so maybe this conversation about the emotions that you will have will be after they be away for a while and they'll be missing you, or you'll be away and be missing them, and you just come together and finally address it, or maybe you just realize that it wasn't just this friendship that you struck in your first meeting, that it's you see, or they see you as a potential partner for their life. Okay, what else we have? The main person again, and winning a lot of money. I feel that both of you will be very relieved after this conversation, and also very happy because it will be like hitting the jackpot. Basically, it will be like a very good and desired development for both of you. A nice brief again. A brief is letter in German. A nice letter, and this disturbing news, but in reverse. So yeah, I think when these difficulties with finances will be addressed by them, or maybe you will have something else going on in your life that you would address as a possible obstacle or something, that wouldn't be a problem for the other one. It will be just, it will be seen as a sign of trust and your intention to be, or their intention to be open and also potential readiness to work on something together, to solve stuff or to support each other while you're working through stuff in your life. We have receiving a present and gloomy thoughts. Gloomy thoughts. Maybe it will be a little bit, scary a little bit to have so much, when something is too good to be true, maybe there will be this little pause. Also maybe have to do with this hermit that we'll have a look in the moment, because maybe also based on all that you both went through in life, it's just too good to be true, and you just a little bit makes you think a little bit, what did I miss, something like that. Prison in the reverse and unexpected money. Okay, so I don't think any of these, like this jackpot and this unexpected money, is something about money. Honestly, it's more like in this case just stability and groundedness and security. And in this case, it also shows that this decision maybe just to take a little time off to think things through before you maybe move in together, get married, just go steady, or just build a life together. It will also appear to you as another present that both of you are ready to accept each other's decision, whatever it might be in the end, and also this respect for each other's freedom and independence in a way. So yeah, let's have a look at the romantic side of it, because I still see here just, it's good, and no drama is always good. So let's see what we have in the warm and fuzzy part of this connection. I need more shuffles here. So yeah, I see here it's very quiet, but very big and very deserved and very self-aware happiness. People who enjoy being together and being happy together. But also I think it's two people who can enjoy the life apart from each other, and they're not clinging to each other as a solution for their problems. That's very important to keep in mind. Okay, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yes, I think you will be just bathing in these feelings. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yes, this will be about their situation, most probably, unless you also have something financial and work related going on in your life. Maybe, I don't know, I don't know why I see a couple that are more advanced in their age, but maybe some retirement plans, I don't know. What else? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yes, it speaks about this one, that you really allow each other to sit a little bit with their own thoughts and feelings in the head, to consider everything before they commit. Alright, and the angel answers to polish it off with what else can we get about this connection. Yes, there will be this romantic conversation where both will admit or both express feelings that are pretty much on the same wavelength. Not the right time, That's interesting. Maybe it happens late in life. Or maybe there's an age difference. That also can be the case. Maybe it also at the time where, maybe you were hoping to sort out this financial stuff in your life and it's not yet sorted out, and you're just, damn it, I wish I had more time to sort it out, or something like that. Could be it. A year from now, yes, it is going to be a slow burn, so you'll be taking it in your own stride and it won't be fast. What else? Opportunity. Yes. Maybe there will be an opportunity for you to finally move in together. I'm just seeing some sort of commitment that you both will be contemplating, and there might be like your opportunity, maybe really something that solves the financial issues with the unexpected money, or maybe a job offer or something like that will speed up stuff, or maybe you'll have the chance to move in together and then you just stop and say, hang on a minute, let us think this through, don't let's rush into it. And the last one is peaceful resolution. I mean, you saw me shuffling the cards all the bloody time. It's the same. Yeah, it's peaceful resolution. It's peace, and quiet all the way. So, I don't know who you are. I really feel like I would like to meet with you for a cup of tea or coffee and a chat about this whole story, or just your life stories, because I think maybe even both of you when you finally get together, because I think you both will be very interested, and one of those couples that people like to spend weekends together with, just chatting or meeting over a coffee somewhere for a catch up and just hang out together and listen to some nice conversation. Alright, well, group number 1, congratulations, that's a great reading. I wish you all the best. And of course, madam, we'll see you again. Alright. Group number 2, we have the cactus. I just need to see where to put it. Here. Alright, group number 2. I just need to shuffle the cards real quick here. So, in case you jumped to the timestamp straight away, let me please remind you to begin with, there's everything that you see or hear here is for entertainment purposes only, because it is humanly not possible to see the future. It is not physically feasible until, well, maybe if you watch it like, I don't know, 100 years in the future and they finally discovered it, then you might chuckle about this announcement, but for now I don't have the possibility to see the future. So what's going to happen? I will just be showing you some cards and telling you some stories that will be based on my associations that I might have in connection with these cards, and with this I will also try to create a story for you that might, maybe give you some ideas, some inspiration for your life, how to go out there and meet a person that might be your next partner. Okay, so this being said, we will have 3 rounds of cards here going on many layers. We will have a look at who this person is in the first place. Whom are we dealing with here? Chances are you haven't met them yet, because this is what I'm aiming at this reading. Then we're going to have a look at how you two meet and what your impressions will be and what will be happening during this first meeting. And then we will have a look at how this story will develop. If you find that it is just not working for you, please either select another group, or maybe it's not the reading that is meant for you, or we're just not vibing on the same wavelength. Alrighty then, so Let us see, whom are we dealing here with? Who is this person? How are they? What are they? Maybe where are they? When are they? Maybe they are in the future and working to invent a time machine, and then they will just, you know, be there and say, haha, you watched a reading about time travel not being possible. Well, here I am. Who knows? We have the Empress. Okay. The Queen of Cups. My. I'm getting some hot vibes here. This is a looker with emotions. It's not just, you know, nice picture. They also have something to offer in terms of emotions. What else? We have the Hierophant in the reverse. They are open-minded. Maybe unorthodox in some way or another. We'll find out. The Tower. They might be very spontaneous. We'll see what this tower has it, but here right now I see they might be very spontaneous, or maybe they are very decisive. So if they decide to cut out somebody from their life, they just never coming back, something like that. That's what I'm getting here. Very, you know, decisive about what they do and never turn back. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting. They're not so easy, I have the feeling. I'm getting vibes of maybe an artist, something like that, artistic, or maybe they're just very, yeah, they might have this larger than life personality, or this air about them. Let's see. They might also have some sort of job when they are like a manager or something like that. The Devil. Okay, I think that they have very magnetic personality, and the looks also, like the femme, the homme, the whatever fatale. It's just, you know, when people see them, their jaws drop and they start breathing heavily. That's what I get from this combination of cards. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. I think they have a very stormy emotional attitude, maybe. They feel very deeply, and sometimes they even overdo it. That's how I interpret it at the moment. They have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I don't think they're out there for any romantic stuff. Maybe here the Hierophant also means that they are out there dating, but not really looking for anything serious at the moment, not looking for any committed relationships. The Tower comes from the Temperance in the reverse. Alright. I also think they don't really give a damn if they hurt somebody or not. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have picked a cactus for an item for a group, but we'll see where it takes us. And the Empress again. They are hot, double hot. But they might be unavailable. Sometimes they might be haughty. They might be not, how to put it? It's not about offering. It's about not sharing with people. They can, you know, have relationships, even marriages with people, but I really see them just, you know, dating around. Let's go like this. But they don't invest in other people in any way. It's all about their emotions. Let's have some more detail on them. In case you're wondering, these cards are Keeper, Oracle, and Spit Like Lenormand, but in German. And with slightly different cards and names for them, but basically the same, maybe a little bit more detailed in some regards. That's why I picked them. Alright, so little child in the reverse and the main person. Alright, so the disclaimer, so if you want to stop watching now, you can do it. Sometimes I say the things the way they are, or the way I think they are, without beating around the bush, so I don't really spend much time looking for an expression. So here I see a grown-ass man or a woman or a person. I don't know, it might be a woman, but I'm getting more like man or, you know, non-binary vibes here. So this is a grown-ass person who knows exactly how attractive they are. They are aware of it, and the attitude is, yeah, it's your problem how you react to me, not mine. Let's put it like this. We have the main person, a female here, because cards are obviously very heteronormative, and winning much money. They might have been dumped by somebody who are just as independent and maybe even more successful than they are, and it hit them in the feels, hurt pride, something like this. So they might have separated themselves from somebody. It was another person's decision at this point, and the ego is suffering. Alright, we have the faraway horizon in the reverse and community in the reverse. I think they don't live very far away from you, but maybe outside of a city if you live in a city. Maybe like, I don't know, depending on the country, maybe some, you know, walled-off community, something like that. I wouldn't say a villa, I don't get these vibes from them, but yeah, they might live not far away from you, but they are very private about where they live, and yeah, they might not even invite their dates to their place. If they date someone, they go to a hotel, something like this. Death in the reverse and living room in the reverse. Yeah, they really don't give a damn how other people feel when they break up with them. They don't try to hurt them, but if they hurt them, they don't care. That's their attitude towards situations, which is funny because they got, you know, got it right in the feels when the other person left them. And they try to, you know, erase them from their memories straight away. So, happy love in the reverse and a long way. Yeah, so here they're hot, but it's a long way till being able to say that they can be considered somebody to be, you know, a loving person. It's not like they are not capable of emotions, but they're not ready to open up to anyone. Okay, let's get a look at the romantic side. because everybody has one, they just hide it well sometimes. One more shuffle. And one more. Okay. Alright, so free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I think they have enough of control of their life. It's more like they need to free their inner child, maybe, because the child here is in the reverse. They might be too much in control not to show any human weakness to anybody. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. It doesn't look like they're very happy about it. They're more like, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing romance. I'm not doing love. I'm not doing it. And they're trying to distance themselves from it. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is working in your love life. I mean, I could say that they're like very latent romantic who is very deep in their heart believing that there will be one true life coming into the life, but more like they're really avoiding this situation at all cost. Okay, to finish off this part of the reading, let's throw in the angel answers to give one final words to each group of the cards. Don't stop. Okay, yeah, so they're just, that's their modus vivendi, that's their way of life, how they continue to doing it all. They're not changing now. Peaceful resolution. It was a peaceful separation for them from this person, without much drama, without any, they just left them basically. And now they're just like not taking it very well. You're ready. They kind of, oh my god, it kind of feels like their subconscious keeps nudging them in the direction maybe of a relationship. Like they're ready for new love. Maybe they start getting some funny romantic soppy dreams, but they really try to ignore it. Abundance. Yeah, I think their asshole attitude comes from the abundance of opportunities, and a lot of people already there, you know, just wait till they beckon them, and they see people around them as disposable. And opportunity. Yeah, they are opportunistic. They just... So right now I see this emotionally repressed, emotionally cold, slightly sociopathic, maybe even person who is meeting people, maybe each time a new person, screwing around, if you want to be more precise about it, but I think they're so not ready to share anything with other people that if they do meet somebody, they take them to a hotel, not to their home, or not to their home too, because they also don't want to get any sort of feel and taste what kind of person this person is. I feel they keep their feelings, their emotional life very sterile. Doesn't mean that they don't have emotions. They have them, and a lot of them, they were left by somebody, and it really hurt their pride, because maybe this person was just, you know, you're not good enough vibe about it, pretty much like maybe they are going about leaving other people, and they also have this resentful part of them, or maybe not even resentful, but if somebody leaves their life, be it because they broke up with them or because it just happens, they never are looking back and coming back to people for another goal, or They just stop being existing for them due to their looks and their desirability, and maybe, as I say, they're very successful in what they do, or at least maybe they are a child of rich parents with good starting chances in life and a good job or something like that. There are a lot of people around them happy to be selected as the next one. So yeah, that they look like a real darling to me, don't they? Okay, couple more shuffles with couple more decks because we need so many cards, but I like the details. I like reading these stories here. So I'm going to shuffle here and then the angels, and then we see how you two are going to meet each other. Okay, I'm really tempted to make another reading where I also have this cactus to be selected, and then see if this person in this other reading will also be so interesting. Alright, so just give me a sec, I need a sip of a drink to keep my voice going. Right, so how are you two going to meet each other? And don't tell me it's some sort of an app. Alright, we'll see now in a moment. Couple more shuffles and we're done. Right. We have the Temperance in the reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the King of Cups. Ooh, interesting. We have the Chariot in the reverse. And the Justice in the reverse. Okay, I'm getting a very trope-full story here with you being stuck together for some reason. Like, I don't know, you were in the same car and you got a flat tire and there's a storm coming and you just have to stay in this car. But let's see. Because Temperance is something out of balance, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, lack of independence, lack of, you know, just being dependent on something or someone. King of Cups is somebody in control of their emotions, but somebody else might not be. The Chariot is being stuck, not going anywhere. And Judgment in the reverse is also like, you know, lack of judgment in this case. I believe somebody might have done something stupid and now you're stuck together. Whoa, that's going to be a wild ride. Let's see. Six of Discs in the reverse to underline the Temperance in the reverse. The Magician upright. Somebody is... Okay. Okay, let me finish with this layer. The Hermit. The Four of Cups. And the Two of Wands. Alright, so maybe we'll get more details about this situation, but this will be a situation where one of you will have done something stupid that ends up with you two being stuck together. Like literally, maybe, I don't know, in an elevator. I mean, obviously if you're claustrophobic, I hope it's not this. But in a car, in a room, and you can't leave. Maybe you're sitting, I don't know, one of you just got last ticket to a plane or a train and then it's been delayed and you just sit there next to each other and just can't help but be in each other's company. I also feel that one of you is being more calm and reserved and not just, you know, ignoring other person, and the other person is really freaking out. And at some point you just... I feel them being like this, slightly hysterical about the situation. Honestly, because maybe they are on a way to an important meeting or something like that. And they just keep complaining, making a scene or something like that, and you're just sitting there, and at some point you just have enough and you decide to do something basically to shut them up and calm them down. This is the film that I'm seeing here, just being played in front of my eyes, honestly, looking at this card. One of you, and I see more like them, being very fixated on this stuckness than anything else, and at some point you decide, okay, we need to do something about it, because otherwise I'll go crazy. Or they'll just drive me crazy. So you're not really even attracted to them. Or it might be that you were one of their choices and you had a date, but then something happened and you got stuck, and they're losing their shit, and you just chill. Let's do something. Okay, a nice gentleman. And the rich, nice gentleman, the reverse. Yeah, I see them losing their shit and you being the calm one here. I see two men here, so it might be like both of you are guys. And yeah, they're being like, too dramatic, and you just, dude, can you chill? We have gloomy thoughts and his thoughts. Yeah, they are losing their shit. They are not in the best mood here. See here, they might be artistic. They might be in some sort of a creative profession. Maybe they are just in marketing. We're doing something like creative and marketing. A long way in the reverse. Yeah, so you were going somewhere, but you're not going somewhere. It might be the car or the train situation or something like that. Stuck in traffic. Unexpected money. So this being stuck is actually a lucky chance for you two to get together or spend more time together. A house and a small child. Yeah, so they are just being very childish about it. There's no other, like, you feel like you're trapped somewhere with a toddler, honestly. And a marriage and wide or faraway horizons. Yes, you decide to take matter into your hands. That's what I feel. And most likely just because you want to have some quiet in this situation. Maybe you just kiss them to shut them up. That might be the case. It might be one of those situations. Just, will you stop complaining if I give you a BJ? Maybe, I don't know. It's one of those situations. Maybe where you decide to distract them from whatever they're doing by offering some other pastime to, just to maybe relax a little bit. Okay, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, definitely. I see this kissing to shut them up situation here because, like, maybe also that's one of the reasons why they're losing their shit like this, because they are also not only they're trapped, but they feel very attracted to. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And I think, like, you also will be, like, chuckling to yourself while this is all developing, because they're, like, you find them kind of cute when they're being like that. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yeah, so I think it will be on your part, and you say, oh, come on, all right. I deserve something nice for me suffering through this tantrum. you know, it will be like that, I feel. Alright, let's see. What else? Oh my god. I want a movie like this. I want to see it in a cinema. Okay. If you write a book about it, please send me a copy. Alright. What else? No, I need more shuffle, so let's just give it one last layer and see. Maybe get a couple more glimpses at the details, if there are any. Look for a sign. Okay. So maybe somebody missed a sign. Maybe I do feel somebody messed up something, and this is how you ended up in this situation. It might be even them, because judging by the strength of their emotional reaction to it, they are also beating themselves up or something. Don't stop. Yeah, they just wouldn't shut up. No. Which is, yeah, and they're not leaving you alone. You're trying there, you're like sitting there like, give me strength to survive this, and no, they're just not letting off. They're just throwing their tantrum there, and okay. What else? There's something better. Yeah, and this is where you start getting ideas, because they just keep, you know, stomping their feet and complaining about missed meetings or whatever, and there you have to say, yeah, I know something that might help here. Ask for help from others. Alright, so I have here two interpretations. Well, one of them we already discussed it. You will find a way to help them relax. I think at some point, maybe when you both have calmed down, you will find a way to get out of this situation where you were stuck. So yeah, oh my god, I love it. I love it. I want to see a movie like it. I mean, this is also very interesting to see where it's leading. If it's going to be something afterwards, or if it's just like, you know, one-off due to the circumstances. But I'm really tempted to pull a couple of cards just to see who you are, because I see you being like this person who's like looking at the one, which is good. Are you serious? So yeah. Right. You know what time is it? It's the card shuffle time. So bear with me a little while I'm shuffling them. And then we will see where it goes from there after they got you out of the elevator, or the train finally starts moving, or the traffic jam is over and you proceed going wherever you were going, or maybe they finally called somebody who unlocked the door that was stuck locked for whatever reason. So let's see what happens afterwards. I do feel that this already happened. Something's happening during your first meeting, and as I said, I'm just getting these vibes that you will lose your patience and decide to just do something about it. And there will be a mad chemistry. I feel it. Maybe this is also why they will be overreacting, because they might not even realize it first, or maybe they do realize it, and this is why they try to maybe persuade themselves that they are mad at you and not attracted to you. So some hot stuff gonna happen there, I believe. Okay, we're nearly done with shuffling. And I do hope the sound is okay, because I still haven't figured out this microphone stuff, but please bear with Madame for a moment. Right. Oh, happy moment. We're done shuffling. So now let us see what happens afterwards, after your first encounter. Where is this connection going? It's like part 3 of the series, season 3. Let's see where the season 3 is going. Righto. King of Pentacles in the reverse. The Hierophant in the reverse. Okay. 4 swords. 3 of swords. It's gonna be rocky. 6 of swords in the reverse. But I think you both will be around each other. I don't see any readiness for commitment on their part. And you will be like trying to chill, sometimes with more success than some other time. There might be, well, due to their personality, obviously some moments of disagreements, but you'll be sticking around and they'll be sticking around. Please be careful not to make it a codependency, okay? I see you bring a lot of patience to this because you see them for who they are, but they might be, you know, cute and adorable in a way, but they're not willing to change. Well, I mean, nobody can change really, but sometimes you can just, you know, try to coexist with somebody you like, and they're not making the effort here. Okay, let's add another layer. 2 of Cups, yeah, they're not emotionally in it. The Knight of Cups and the upright. They like you, but they don't love you. At least that's what they say to themselves. I mean, it doesn't have to be love, anyway, but they like you, but they don't love you, and they're scared to commit. What else? 5 of Discs in the reverse. There are no hard feelings. You're still there. You're hanging around each other. You're not leaving each other. So you're spending time with each other. So nobody is being left out in the cold. This is the phrase that describes 5 of Pentacles, and here it's the reverse of it. So, you know, they're breaking out of their pattern of, you know, meeting somebody and leaving them straight away. The Chariot. They might be traveling a lot and you might be missing them, or you might be traveling, or you both might be traveling in different parts of the world. I mean, considering their job, it's likely. I don't know anything about you, but this might be it. Also, this might mean that while the story, the connection progresses, there are some heartaches. Okay. And the 4 of Swords again. But you're staying in each other's lives. This is it. You're not going anywhere. Interesting. The 3rd season is, you know, working with the feels more. Alright, let's see what the Keeper has to say. Courtship in the reverse. Yeah, I think they're just being very matter of fact about this connection, you know, they just pretend it's very transactional. And the robbery, stealing, in the reverse. And but they're basically lying to themselves about it. Like, yeah, I only need them for sex or whatever, I don't know. But on the other hand, they're also being honest maybe with you, so you don't get any illusions about them, which is also kind of, you know, commendable. Let's give them that. We have a nice letter, and we have the marriage. Okay, so they like when you message them. Like when you message them, and for them this is maybe the utmost, the topmost what they can allow themselves in terms of commitment. So they really enjoy your connection, being connected. So when they receive your message, they're like, oh, yeah, that's cute. That's really cute. So yeah, it's not about you two getting married or anything, at least now. But despite all of them being like, you know, this prickly cactus, they like when you write to them. Okay, high honor, something like that. I'm translating on the fly, it's not working well. And community. Okay, you might even accompany them or they you to some sort of event where you are invited as a guest of honor, or they are. So maybe they receive an award for whatever, you know, stuff they do in whatever profession they are, and you're their date for the occasion. Might be the other way around. So people see you together sometimes. And you do stuff sometimes. It's not just meeting real quick in the hotel. It's just like, there's more to it. A death and a travel. Oh my. Okay, so the heartache may be because something, it doesn't have to be like a real death, but something happens, something unpleasant, and somebody needs to leave for a while to go somewhere. This is why the heartache. Maybe something happens on their side. I'm being very careful about it because I don't want to program anybody to expect something bad, okay? But something might happen, might even be like, I don't know, business related snafu that they need to sort out immediately before it gets worse. Or maybe honestly something happens and they leave and they won't let you accompany them, because for them it's like that they're not used to sharing their weaknesses and weak moments with other people, and it's kind of hurting both of you. Like your heart is aching because you can't help them in a difficult moment, and they kind of hurting because they want you there, but they didn't let you. Alright, so I'll keep my fingers crossed that everything goes well. It's just some minor issue, and you know, everything is not as bad as it looks. Okay, and the last one is prison in the reverse and the main person in the reverse. Yeah, you stay, I won't call it together, you stay around for each other without infringing on each other's freedom and independence, and yeah, without any major developments for yourself. Alright, but I mean, considering the person you're dealing here with is still a huge concession on their part. It's up to you. I mean, if you like them, why not? Alright, one final touch to see if we have any more details on this development. I mean, you mean something for them. You truly do. But please be a responsible grown-up and avoid situations with codependencies and stuff like that. Okay, you're ready. Yeah, so as I say, they're ready for more than they used to here, and no matter how they try to say they're not, they're ready. Take action. Yeah, I mean, they're just melting when you're sending them messages, when you message them, when you connect with them, and you should definitely take this action, and if you want to pursue it. And they also come to meet you in the middle. In a way, it won't be in the middle, and probably you'll drive for hours, and they make a couple of steps, but they make a couple of steps. No. Okay. It might also be a situation where you go to these events with each other, and people try to ask if you know a couple, and everybody's maybe surprised or something, and there will be no, we're not together. It's not what you think. There will be this. Not the right time. Yeah, they won't let you in on something, or maybe you won't let them in on something if something happens, but somebody won't be ready to share. And meditation brings answers. Yeah, so what it wants to say is that you two are grown-up people, and you know what you're doing, and if you are not happy with the situation, that you just need to sit there and think what you should do. That's it. I mean, it was unexpectedly interesting and entertaining, I have to say. Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing this story with me. I do hope if you ever write a book, think about Madame and send me a copy. We'll find a way to connect. And if they ever make it into a movie, I'm definitely watching. I do wish you all the best. I think you're very strong and generous person, and you will enjoy it rather than anything else. And Madame will see you again. Alrighty, group number 3, the lighter. Welcome. So I need to shuffle the cards, and while I'm shuffling the cards, I will be just telling you my spiel, because obviously you might have just clicked the timestamp without listening to the intro. What I wanted to say is that this all is just for entertainment purposes only. It is scientifically not possible to predict future. Even if it is in some secret lab, I do not possess this technology, so I cannot predict what's going to happen. Why, you might ask, am I doing this at all? I think it's a very nice game to play. I also think that sometimes some things might give you impulses or inspiration to address some stuff in your life, or maybe when a situation occurs, it might give you an idea how to deal with it, this sort of stuff. So this is how it works for me. How it works for you is for you to decide. This is why we all have our own free will. Alright, what else do I need to say? Yes, we will have like 3 goes at the story. First of all, we'll have a look at the person who's coming toward you at some point. Who they are, what they are, how they are, where they are, whatever. What makes them tick, what makes them, just what makes them up, basically. Then we'll have a look at how you two will meet, the circumstances, the impressions, what's going to happen, whatever. And then afterwards we'll have a look at how this whole thing is going to develop afterwards. Okay, I need just to drink a little because my voice is trying to desert me. Okay, so first things first, who is this person? Let us have a look at them. Let's see. Who are they? Prince of Cups. Okay, they are romantic. The Hierophant in the reverse. Maybe too romantic sometimes. Two of Swords. in the reverse. The High Priestess in the reverse. Yeah, they just kind of, rush headfirst into a situation. I have Five of Cups in the reverse. So this is somebody who rushes into romantic adventures without thinking about consequences and without thinking about consequences in advance, but also without thinking consequences when they occur. They just move on. Also, I think they might be not out for any serious connection right now, or they never had any serious commitment before now, or they might just be into, some unorthodox stuff. We shall see. Let's add another layer to this information. What do we have? Oh, I need to shuffle it again. I'm not taking the jumpers because no. Okay, the Chariot. Yeah, they're like this romantic knight who is in the search of a true love, I believe, and this is their quest in life. Or maybe just love is their quest in life. Not the person to love, but love itself. Okay. We have the Miracle, which is the strength. Yeah, it's their passion. Love is their passion. It's their passion, and doesn't matter to them whom to love, more or less, as long as they can be in love. And let me stress, it's not love, but to be in love. Okay. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, they take the first person there is to fall in love with, seems to me. I'm sorry I'm putting it this blindly, we'll have more detail maybe. It's just, it's just the first impressions that I get from the cards. The Princess of Cups, yeah, they're just, they're not really listening to the intuition, they just have like this, goal in front of them that they're going, and they just don't really care. It's like, let me love you, and they don't listen what the other person might have to say. It's a little bit like that. Okay, and Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, and I think when the love or this, infatuation is gone, they're not really like giving a damn about the person or the circumstances or anything. It's not like they're mean about it. They just, they move on in pursuit of a new love or something like that. Okay, and I need a counter maybe on this video for how often I say something like that today. Right, let's add some Kipper cards. It's pretty much like Lenormand, but in German, so. And they have like different cards a little bit and different names, but they add more like, day-to-day detail to the story, I find. Right, we have the Change in the reverse. Yeah, they're like this incorrigible romantic. And they're a nice person, but they're like have this tick with being in love. It says a nice gentleman in German. Okay. Doesn't have to be a man, doesn't have to be any gender, it's just a nice person. We have the Community and Nice Lady in the reverse. Yeah, I don't think they really care about the individual. They're like they're like going out, they like being around people, but yeah, they're on a quest. They don't really, they're not particularly caring. They're nice, but they're not caring. They will be nice to you, but they won't, I don't know, stay with you if you're crying in a corner or something like that. If that makes sense. Getting high honors and marriage. Alright, I used to know somebody who had a new partner, what felt like every week, and they were going to marry them every time. Didn't work out, obviously, because every week there was a new partner, but this is a little bit like that. So they really, they don't care who, but they put this person on the pedestal. They adore them, they admire them, they love them to bits and pieces and whatever, and but it's not about the person. They just like being this knight in love. Alright. My. Okay. Courtship in the reverse. And poverty. Okay, so this is all coming not from a very happy place for them. It looks to me that they had very maybe there was, no, not certainly, the parents were emotionally unavailable to them. They didn't get enough attention, and at some point they decided that they will change it for themselves. Maybe the parents were not emotionally unavailable to them, but they saw it from their parents' relationship, or guardians, or whatever, whoever was there around them when they were a kid. So this is why they are so much after this love, pouring out love at somebody, or what they think is love and admiration. Yeah, every story has a background. Okay. Main person in the reverse and big luck. Yeah, so obviously they cannot be happy because it just doesn't work like they picture it, and they don't know why. They don't realize that they're doing something wrong here. Okay, let's get some romance angels here to see what it might be like. In the other groups, I got a lot about the person per se, but not much about their romantic life. But here's everything about their romantic life. So let's see what the romance angels have to tell us here. Okay, we have healing family issues. What did I say just now? Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Yeah. They didn't have a nice, emotionally fulfilling childhood. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I think they do it, but it doesn't do anything to deepen the bond. Maybe. Or maybe not. I mean, it doesn't really matter here, but it might be like they really, when they connect with the new person, they tell them everything about themselves and, ask them to allow them to love them. Or maybe they just, start admiring them or whatever without explaining what they're doing. Either way, it doesn't change anything. Worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. Yeah, I think they are this romantic who is waiting for this, big love coming their way, whether it will, swipe them off their feet and whatever, and they're waiting and waiting and waiting and moving on to the next one and the next one and the next one. Okay, let's throw in some angel answers just for little details here and there. Okay, compromise. Yeah, this whole attitude is a compromise. Helpful people. Yeah, I think they're well liked. They like being around people. They're well liked, and people like them because they're not doing any harm, at least on the surface. Not the right time. Yeah, they're waiting and waiting, and it's not the right time. Look for a sign. Yeah, there will be the red flags around them when you meet them about this whole situation with their childhood. And there's something better. Yeah, every time it's over, they move on to the better pastures. And yeah, my. I hope you'll have a degree in psychology or something like that to handle this person. We'll see. Yeah. And there comes the time I'm again considering, should I just cut the sequence where I'm shuffling and bubbling around, or just leave it in here. So bear with me, just skip maybe a couple of minutes forwards if you don't want to hear me babbling while I'm shuffling. But yeah, do I have to say anything about this person? I don't know. I'm not getting any indication as to how old they might be, honestly. I hope they're young, because, you know, the older the person is, the more you ask yourself, they might have noticed by now that they're doing something wrong. So, I don't know, but, I mean, it depends on the childhood trauma and how strong it is, because there's always this in the background, sitting there hurting us, these unhealed wounds, or maybe just the scars that they left. Alright, so do I feel any gender specific information? Honestly, no. Can be somebody non-binary, gender fluid, man, woman. We all have our, let's say, I don't want to be a sexist about anything, but sometimes, like, there was another reading where I got the feeling that both people were men, because there were these vibes, and here I don't get any specific vibes, honestly, about this person. I think they might be pansexual, because they don't really care about the gender of the person that they pick out to adore this month. They're open-minded, that they're nice, they're not out there to hurt people, and when they leave them for somebody else, or maybe they leave them and they move on, they just pursue their dream of the true love. It's not that because I had somebody in the other story here, and they were like, very transactional about their connections, and here it's not this, it's somebody is doing it for an ideal, for a, how to say, they think their purpose in life is to love somebody, and they're looking for that the problem is they're not looking for somebody, they're looking for the love, and they haven't found anyone with whom the love feels the way they think it should feel. Alright, so how you two are gonna meet each other, what's gonna be happening, what will be the circumstances, when, where, why, how, what will be the first impressions of you two. It's very interesting. Okay. Seven of Swords in the reverse. the Fool in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse. Okay, I'm getting an idea here, but let me just see what the next cards are. Five of Cups in the reverse, and the Six of Wands in the reverse. You might catch them trying to play tricks on somebody or on you, and you might just, spoil it for them. So it's really like maybe they're trying to, planning to win over another person that they had in mind, like, but you're there to maybe warn them because you have the feeling that they're not doing something right or something like that. So that's how I see it. And what else? Yeah, and of course their plans won't work out. Yeah, I think they will be laying it on too thick, honestly, and this is where you catch them at that. Maybe even they will be trying to, you will be the object of their efforts. And you say, what? I'm not buying it. And of course for them it will be like a defeat. But they won't feel very sad about the defeat. So might be you, might be them trying to get to somebody else. And not getting there. Queen of Cups, the upright. Yeah, they will be there, like, with their stars and hearts in their eyes, basically like this emoji. I just can't decide if it'll be somebody else that'll be trying to win or you, because, yeah. Princess of Swords in the reverse, and they won't notice that you notice. That's funny. They'll be just, out there spinning the web around you or whoever it is, and you will just say, right, no. Okay. Nine of Wands, yeah, it's not going to work, whatever they're planning. Not even remotely, because you'll be just like that. No, I see what you're doing, and it's just ridiculous. Alright, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they'll recognize how much they, flopped with it. But they won't be offended maybe by it. I see you both laughing about it straight away. Okay. Let me shuffle a little bit more. Okay, and we have the Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. I think their attitude will be, yeah, then it was meant to happen like that. This will be a little bit a fatalistic touch to it from their side. They're like, yeah, alright, I tried, but it wasn't in my stars for today. Okay. I'm really curious how it's going to be happening between you two on your first meeting. Okay, Rich Girl in the reverse. And Community. Alright, so it might be at a party, at a club, something like that. And if it will be them approaching you with their intentions, they might have really seriously misjudged your character. Because really, they just have this, as I said, they have the love in mind, not the person to love in mind. So they don't really care to try to judge the character of the person they are after. So here they also totally completely misjudge you. And yeah, there will be people wrong too. They might have thought that you were like this naive fellow romantic, maybe. Just someone only waiting to be addressed. And the main person and the present. Okay, I'm getting more detail here, so I think you will find this extremely amusing. You'll just be there, let them do it for a while, just flirt with you or just try to get your attention. Because maybe, it's a boring party in front of something interesting is happening here and you just sit there chuckling to yourself like, oh, okay. That's funny, like this. It's really just enjoying yourself while they are making a fool of themselves, basically. Okay. We have the nice lady in the reverse, and we have the living room in the upright. Yeah, at some point you'll just drop all the pretenses. I feel that you might be a lady here, and also a little bit maybe older than them. Doesn't have to be a lady, but older than them, definitely. And you just, start sit there first, like being receptive to this, or maybe just, neutral, and then at some point you just drop the pretenses and come on, cut it. Enough. Alright. Winning a lot of money, obviously. They will just fall on their arse. And unexpected. So, winning a lot of money in the reverse, but unexpected money in the upright. So, they won't get what they hoped for. But I think you'll be able to laugh with each other and maybe you just strike the conversation. That's why it's not what they were hoping for, but they got something else. Let's see, let's explore what it is. How they see it, how it might be developing at this first meeting. Have the nice rich gentleman in the reverse. And disturbing message. Yeah, so they will feel like you saw through them for who they really are, but they are not disturbed by it. They kind of even like it, I see. Okay. So what else? Yeah, the romance angels. Let's see where the romance is here. I mean, there will be obviously a lot of romance at the beginning. But let's see what we get here. Right, we have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Yeah, there will be it's maybe a party or you're somewhere in the club with friends, and I think they will also be enjoying the show quite a lot. Or maybe even they asked somebody to introduce them to you. Maybe some common friends or something like that. That might also happen. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, the divine timing, it was meant to happen like this. Or at least that's what people involved are feeling at this moment. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, that they like that you saw through the bullshit, and I think they start really, I won't say for the first time in their life, I don't know, but they see the person here. Not the object of admiration, they see you as a person. Due to the fact that you just, stopped them in their tracks and told them to cut all this, and just maybe they also feel like they can be themselves with you. So it's not anymore about, just some socially expected games and fooling around, but just two people facing each other. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, let's see some little details here. No need to worry. Yeah, I mean, when they start doing whatever they will be doing to attract your attention, you won't be even worried, because you know, forgiveness. Yeah, you're not even mad at them. You're clearly enjoying yourself with this situation within the next few weeks. So this all might happen rather soonish. There's something better. Yeah, definitely. You tell them, my dude, well, whatever gender the dude might have, it's you can do better, and not with me, clearly, and helpful people. I think so. If we're speaking about destiny and everything, and please take it with a bucket of salt here, because I don't believe in this stuff, but sometimes you have like this serendipitous stuff going on, and you're kind of lucky that they introduce you to each other, and even if nothing happens, you had a couple of giggles with each other. So yeah, but I think there's more. We'll see. Okay, so yeah, oh my god, I'm really enjoying it, because it's so funny. I really would like to see you just, watching them trying to whatever they trying to, and just giggling to yourself, and maybe hanging out with your friends who also see it, and maybe their friends also will be there, and like, not again, not them doing it again, and just everybody's just enjoying the show. Okay, so let me shuffle the cards, because we have one more thing to have a look at, and this is where it all is going to go afterwards, if at all. I mean, you never know, it's live. Okay, so to be honest, I really have these vibes, this impression here that you are older, or at least you have a much more experience in life. You're much more grown up than them. If you want me to put a number on it, I'd say they're in the 20s, you late 30s, something like that. I do feel you might be female. Don't ask me why, it's just my female intuition. Or you might identify as a female, like a real queen in some ways. I'm surprised there are no queen cards, but I mean, we're looking at them and not at you. So you have this queen energy, like you are... You see everything, you control everything, and you can just laugh about this little page being, funny. This is what I'm getting. I mean, just in case it proceeds, please ask them for their ID or something like that. They might be really young. Or... I don't think that young. It's not a teenager vibes, because they have a history of this romantic quest that they have. So I'd rather say they're like 20s, early 30s, maybe. That's what I'm feeling. Doesn't have to be at all. Might be, I don't know, the other way around. Okay, so last but definitely not least, we're going to have a look at where this all is going from there. Okay, 4 of Wands. Oh my god, don't tell me they're going to propose. Prince of Pentacles in the reverse. They want to propose, but they don't know how. They're scared. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Judgment in the reverse. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Oh my. I'm getting like butterflies in my stomach. And I didn't eat any caterpillars to get them. What's going on? Alright. So from what I see here is that they really would like to propose to you, you know, spend the rest of their life with you, because they're still like this incurable romantic. The thing is, they know who you are. They see you for who you are, for a change. And they're scared because they know you're gonna say no. And you're kind of... You're open for suggestions. I see it's not like you're completely against it, but you also... You don't address his... I got the feeling that it's a dude. It doesn't have to be. There are plenty of other genders who act like this. You don't address what you know or maybe suspect about their past and their behavior. So from their side is this, you know, indecision and hesitation. And from your side is just waiting and seeing if they gonna address some things. But from both sides, it's not being worked on, this relationship at this point. Four of Swords, yeah, they feel it, but they're not rushing with it. Eight of Swords in the reverse. They clearly know how you're going to react if they come to you and, you know, ask for your hand in marriage, basically. So yeah, they're keeping it back. Princess of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you're not asking them about anything. I think you're just waiting for them to come forward and own things. What you want is a clear communication, and it might happen because it's there. So you might be waiting till they arrive at this point when they finally can do it. Six of Wands in the reverse. But you don't have any big hopes, so you don't expect anything. You're there. You might enjoy the connection. Maybe you're dating, or maybe you just, you know, keep in touch. And from their side, they really want to maybe more, to make more out of this connection. But they clearly know that you are something else, that it is a completely different situation from that they know in the past. So they don't know how to address it. And you clearly are letting them decide it for themselves. Because you're not having any expectations here, but you're also not blocking them off. So you're just waiting and seeing where it might go. Okay. What else we have? And I have it really bad for you. I'm getting dizzy when I look at these cards. Okay. The rich girl in the reverse again. And the main person in the reverse. Yeah, they think they're not your equal. They think maybe they're not grown up again for you, not serious enough for you, not, you know, not good enough for you, maybe. Because you put them into place so well. I mean, it was right. Okay, White Horizons, Faraway Horizons, and Happy Love. I think you do date. You do date, you go on holidays together. Not only weekends, I really see you maybe just going further away for a week or something together and being happy. At least, you know, it's more like physical here, I believe, rather than emotional or something. So it's nice, but they're just, you know, they want it to be more than just dating without any end game. Disturbing message in the reverse, and stealing robbery in the reverse. So yeah, it's a bit of a stalemate. It's not like they're hiding anything, they're not saying anything, they're not lying, but still. But you're also not asking. Yeah, there's this stalemate in this regards, in communication. I also see that maybe you clearly tell them about your past, about some experience or something, and you wait for them to also maybe address some stuff, but they don't. Yeah, it's poverty again, it's them and their issues, and effort and work, toil and labor. They're not ready. They're not ready to work through it. Main person, and I feel this is you, the upright this case, and community again. Yeah, I think you're quite relaxed about this all on your part, bordering on disinterested. Is this a word even? People know that you're together, or dating, or hanging out together. But even if they are not around, you're never alone. Like, you keep your options open. I don't think you have anybody else, but you're just very... You're not communicating anything to them, honestly. You're just there. And see what they're gonna do. I mean, you enjoy spending time with them. You're there. You are being open with them. You are being honest. You're also not cheating on them, even though you haven't like officially committed to anything. But you clearly are waiting, or it's not even waiting, you know, you're just enjoying the situation and see if they address stuff with you. You're not even making any, you know, you're not even making any encouragements for them to do it. I think you just want to find out if they can grow a pair and address it. That's what I'm getting. Right. Let's see what the Romance Angels are going to say about their soul. Oh, I feel almost sorry for them. I don't know. I hope they have the courage to address it at some point. I mean, even if you don't stay together, I mean, it's best for them to finally, you know, work through stuff. Okay. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I think you like them. You like them, but I think maybe you're not hanging everything on this connection. And they definitely have romantic feelings for you, and you have romantic feelings for them, but you are also fine if things don't work out. And with them, I'm not sure. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yeah, so you're not in a hurry to change things. It's not like you waiting. It's like maybe you're giving them time to maybe, gather their courage and finally do something. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. What it tells me is maybe you see yourself in them. Maybe some of what they have been through is also what you have been through. That's why you kind of are being patient with them. That's why are you so open and kind to them. It's not like you're being with them out of pity. It's just that you understand where they're coming from. That's what I feel. And that's why you have also like this tenderness maybe a little bit about, and understanding what they're going through. All right, and let's give it one final touch here with angel answers. Okay, just tiny little details that might be there within the next few months. Yeah, so we meet each other within the next few weeks, and then you start dating in the next month. You're ready. I think they already realized that, this time, or maybe also they realized what they've been doing wrong in the past. And they realize that this time they really see a person and they like the person and not the ideal of love relationship. I think they're ready. They're just not ready to talk about it. Get more information. I think maybe, just maybe, it might also be a good idea for you to not ask them some questions, but maybe just, make a step forward, a tiny little one. Because I really get this feeling that they feel it's not that you're too good for them and not interested enough. Helpful people, again. I think maybe you can talk about it with your friends or with their friends, because it feels like you have like some guardian angels around you in form of people and friends. And we have communicate clearly. Yes, talk to them. Don't wait. That's what I see. You both need to talk. And if you only wait for them to talk and don't show them that you're interested, it's gonna hurt them. And yeah, you never know how it can develop after that. I don't mean that you need to babysit them. I clearly do not. It's not like that. Make them understand that they're a grown-up person and they need to, own their own past, their own feelings. But I think they don't understand that you're there to listen. They're a little bit, well, not scared of you, but they did put you on a pedestal, and you help them in this case, because you show them that they're no match for you. I mean, everybody would do the same as you if they noticed what they were doing. Honestly, it's why they got so interested in you, but maybe just, show them that you're there with, good intentions. Alright, lighter. That was very interesting. I wish you all the best of luck. I hope it ends well. I hope it ends well for this person, no matter if you stay together or not. And Madame will see you again.